Hey guys, how's it going? Let's see, it's Saturday, June 7th? No, it's the 8th. Saturday, June 8th. It's already early June. Summer's full swing. And I got about, what is it, 8 or 9 titles to show you? Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, 8 titles. I can count. And I figured I'd show them to you in a lump sum. This is stuff I've gotten over the last week. Some by mail, some just, well, I guess you'll see in a second. So let's start this off so this isn't like a friggin' 20-minute long video. These first two things I got to finish out my Disney movie club. What do you call it? Commitment status. I haven't canceled it yet, but I'm gonna do it probably this week because I just don't want that like having to do those feature selections after I'm done. And I actually am considering starting up maybe in another month or so because I didn't use that. When I started the movie club back in February or March, I didn't use that code that everyone's been talking about. I just did the regular 5 movies, so I got kind of gypped out of 1 extra movie and having to pay for 3 full price, which is really stupid now that I think about it. So if and when I ever do it again, I'm going to use that code. But for right now, these are the last 2 that I was going to pick up, and they're both Studio Ghibli films. So here's the first one. This was just released a couple weeks ago, and that is My Neighbor Totoro. Or Totoro, actually. Totoro. I've heard it both ways. I think it's Totoro. With, let's see, Dakota Fanning and Ellie Fanning. I have never seen this. True story. But I've heard nothing but good things. Honestly, I want them to release Spirited Away. That is my favorite Studio Ghibli film. I would love it if they released that. I hope they do soon. I like Princess Mononoke too. But I got this. I haven't watched it yet. Haven't seen it before. I'll watch that at some point in the future. And then this one is a blind buy. I read the back and thought it was interesting. It is Whisper of the Heart with Brittany Snow and Carrie Ools. Although honestly, I usually listen to the Japanese track when I watch these, just because I'd rather see it in its native form. But that's just personally. It's nice to see that they do have some good voice acting on here. Well, I assume good voice acting. But like I said, never seen this. This is from 80 something. Oh, wait, no, I think this is from 92. Does it say down here? Whatever. But I haven't seen this either. So, in fact, I have 4 Studio Ghibli films now, and I haven't seen any of them. I started watching Nausicaa, but I never finished it. I had something else to do, and I just haven't gotten around to finishing that. So, every single one of my Studio Ghiblis are brand new to me, and I should totally watch those. But anyway, moving on. These next, let's see, I had 2 trips to Best Buy this week. These next 3 I bought on Wednesday or Thursday. Yeah, anyway. So the first one is something that I was going to grab about a week ago, but then I put it back and got something else or whatever. Or I just didn't feel like it, and it's blah blah blah. It's on sale for $9.99. And I figured, what the heck? I have the DVD and might as well upgrade. Maybe I'll make a 2-pack. But I haven't seen this movie in a long time, and it's a comedy that everybody loves. Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy. Personally, I've always thought this movie got a bit too overhyped. It's not a bad movie, it's a decent comedy. But it's, I don't know. It's not Dumb and Dumber, or Tommy Boy. But whatever, I don't want to start a hate war here. I still think it's a good movie. I always liked Brick. He was funny. But the sequel's coming out in December, I think. And I figured, what the heck, I may as well touch up on the movie. Yeah, this is $10. And I think it's funny too. This is The Legend of Ron Burgundy And the disc here says the Rich Mahogany Edition, which, I mean, that's the special edition, I think. The special edition through Best Buy, so I think that's kind of weird. I don't know if they all look like that. Do you guys' copy look like that? I mean, it's the same features, I think, so whatever. Cool movie, though. This next one I've seen at the store for the last, like, 2 or 3 weeks, as long as they've had the sale going on. There's a section in Best Buy that has, like, animated movies and some older movies, like they've got Anastasia and, like, All Dogs Go to Heaven 1 and 2, and this movie, a couple others, and then they've got, like, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, which I've considered, because it's always had a slipcover, and I like slipcovers, but Chitty Chitty Bang Bang is not a movie I think I'm gonna watch, ever. So I said, well, I won't do that, but this one is nostalgic for me, because I used to watch this when I was a kid, without really thinking about what its message was, but I used to love it, and it's Fern Gully, The Last Rainforest. And I remember watching this on VHS when I was like 10 or something, and thinking this was awesome. Actually, what year is this, 92? Maybe I was 9. Whatever, doesn't matter. I was a kid, and I liked this movie. And this was $5, and it actually has some features on here, which, you know, I'd never seen. In the commentary, too. But I figured for $5, I may as well add another animated movie, and I did. This last one from the first trip to Best Buy is one I've been waiting on for the last 9 months or something. It's been out for a while, but it's always been $24, $20, and it's right now this week it's $15, $14.99, and I grabbed it because it still has a slipcover. I never seen it without the slipcover though, but it still has it, and I wanted a slipcover, and I think it could be a good movie. I think it's got mixed reviews, but I finally got it, and that is Savages from Oliver Stone. Like I said, I think it's got mixed reviews, but, you know, it looks interesting. About drug cartel stuff going on with, like, I think Aaron Johnson and Taylor Kitsch, these two guys right here, are selling, like, some really good pot or something out in California or whatever. I honestly don't know the plot. All I know is all these characters are in, all these actors are in it, and it's gotten mixed reviews, and it's directed by Oliver Stone. And for $15, that's good enough for me. So, haven't seen it, but I plan to. Alright, these next two I got from Best Buy at the Mall of America, and I got these last night. I was with my wife getting her ring resized, and it was late because the mall closes at 9:30, and it was like 9 o'clock, 9:10 or something, I forget. And so I didn't have the time to browse like I'd want to, but I found the movie I was looking for, and then I found something else as I was walking out, and it was only about $5 and $10 respectively, so it was only $15. So I was happy about that. But this is the first one here is for $5. It's been $5 on Blu-ray.com and Amazon and Best Buy for weeks now, actually, and it's never been at my Best Buy, the one that's closest to me. And that was one of the reasons why I was okay with going to the Mall of America so late, because I don't like going to the Mall of America, but I like going to that Best Buy because it's just so much bigger, and it's the Blu-ray section, the movie section, and I just want to go back and browse at this point. But I didn't have time last night, and I went right to the section where I had $5, and it wasn't there, and I was freaking out, but not really. But then I went to the drama section and found it in its respective category, and I was happy. And that movie is Valkyrie for $5. I saw this movie 3 years ago. I think it's from 2008. Shit, actually, yeah, 4 years ago probably I saw this. And I remember thinking it was an okay movie. It was an interesting type of a thriller. It's just one of those movies that you know how this is going to end. You know the story of Operation Valkyrie, and well, anyway, if you haven't seen it, I won't spoil it for you. But it's about trying to assassinate Hitler from within his own ranks. These people are all Hitler's what do you call it? Men. How come he's got 2 hands? I didn't notice that. Whatever. Let's not digress. Does he have a false hand? I forget. Doesn't matter. I'm rambling now. One of the main reasons about this too, like besides the movie on Blu-ray, is that there's a documentary here. Yeah, right there. A documentary called The Valkyrie Legacy, which is like 2 hours worth of commentary or footage and just discussing the actual operation with historians and stuff. And I thought that would be really cool to have in 1080p. It's got some other featurettes too and some commentaries. So it's actually for $5 for a decent movie and a bunch of features. That's a pretty good deal, I thought. So there's that. And then and as I was walking out, I saw this for $10, and I've never seen it for less than 20 or 15 maybe. But it's a movie that I saw on Netflix like months ago and enjoyed. And I figured, what the heck? I liked it. I was waiting to buy it for a cheaper price, and it was $10, and that's a cheaper price. And that is The Hunter, with Willem Dafoe, Francis O'Connor, and Sam Neill. It's about a hunter being commissioned by this company to kill this, what's it called? A Tasmanian tiger, I think. It's like a very, very rare tiger, but they can synthesize its blood or something to make like cosmetics. I don't know. It's a big company. They want it to make billions of dollars. He's been commissioned to go find the damn thing and take its blood or take it, or I forget. And there's a whole story along with it. They've sent several people. One of them was this Francis O'Connor's husband, and he went missing, so there's a mystery. And it's in the Australian outback, and that's a really cool backdrop. But I thought it was pretty good. It's a bit slow. There's not a whole lot of action in it, but it's a very... Actually, yeah, half of it is just him in the woods, quiet, walking around, looking for this thing. So, I mean, I can understand why people didn't like it. I enjoyed it, though. And I'm glad I got it. So, yeah. Okay, now this last thing. I found this before we went to Mall of America last night. My wife and I were at Target getting some things, and like I always do, I stopped by the electronics section, and I saw this on an end cap, and there were a bunch of movies on. There was actually, besides this, there was all like DC Universe animation movies for really cheap, like Wonder Woman for $4, Batman, I think Year One for like $6, a couple of Justice League ones for around $5 or $6, and then this one for like $3.50, and I was in shock when I saw it. I couldn't believe it. I thought it was fake, and I looked at it, and the casing it's in is like not a real case or something. How about I just show it to you? I can't believe this is actually at Target, and it is a Serbian film. Now, I don't know how many of you even know what this is. It is a foreign film from Serbia. Honestly, I don't even know if I want to go into it. It's a movie that I have never seen, but I've only heard, information about it, and the information I've heard about it is awful. It's basically torture porn, but like it's a snuff film, and it's incredibly gruesome and just depraved and horrible. Actually, maybe I can zoom in on this section here, and you can pause and read that. But that's an interesting. I mean, honestly, the story is a bit interesting, but I don't know. When I was checking out, the woman asked me about it, and I told her, a little bit about it, and she was like, "Oh God," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm taking it off your shelves just so no one buys it by accident." But honestly, I'm not even sure if I want to watch it. Although it's one of those things now that I'm curious about it. So the disc is like, it doesn't even say Blu-ray or anything on it. It's a Blu-ray though, I can tell. It came with this. Get your free digital copy. I mean, I'm assuming it's a copy of the movie, yeah. And There it is. I don't know if I can give that away. I mean, I should do that in a giveaway. Let me know if you guys actually want this movie. That's funny. But, I haven't seen it. I don't know if I want to. I took it from the shelf because I was afraid people might... because it was in the animated section. Like, everything else on that shelf was animated, so I think people might have thought it was something else. And it scared me. I have no idea why this was a Target. Of all fucking places. Like, I doubt they normally carry it. It said, there was a little tag up here, along with all the other ones, that said online, or, yeah, internet or something. And so I'm guessing they were online purchases that got canceled or something, that were shipped but then canceled, and they just send them to stores. I'm not sure how that works. But I was very surprised that this was there. But anyway, let's just end on this. This guy's screaming face as the camera watches him rape children. Thanks for watching, guys. I will probably be back later today or tomorrow, because I've got 2 Criterions to show, and I actually get those today. And a steelbook that I bought like a fucking month ago that finally arrived, and or is going to arrive today. So if I don't do a video today about those, I'll probably do them tomorrow. So be on the lookout for those, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good weekend. If I don't see you, I should see you later to say, but if I don't, have a good time, guys. Thanks for watching. See ya.